Guys, I'm Fool on the Hill, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a little new thing, an idea that I had a while ago, which is to do like top 10 lists and stuff like that of Minecraft items. I think it's going to be pretty exciting. So today we're going to be going over the top 10 most underrated items in Minecraft. These items are things you do not use enough. I mean, you might use some of them, but you just don't use them enough. I don't think I even use them enough. So we're going to be going over the top 10 of those items today, starting off with number 10, which is the Snowball. So the Snowball is pretty easy to gather. You see this top snow right here. You can literally just break that and you'll get tons of snowballs. Look, I have 13 here and I already have like 16 in the chest. So just like... And an awesome thing about these snowballs is you can just throw them so fast. You can just easily just like chuck a snowball and hit some of those llamas and the wandering traders over there and just make their lives absolutely terrible. But just look when you have to hit them with a bow. Like the bow's more accurate, sure, but it just takes so long to shoot with the bow. It's such a long process, but the snowball, bing, 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 you can just shoot them really quickly. It's so much faster. Obviously, the bow is better in some circumstances, but the snowball is just so underused because you just can throw it so fast, and it's a great feature in that way. But let's forget about the snowball because there's plenty of other great features too. Because at number 9, we have the Shilka Box, and if you don't know, the Shilka Box is really useful because it's sort of like a new kind of a second inventory, if you will. So you can just take a look at this chest and the Shilka Box. They have the same items in them: pistons, books, and torches. So let me just break this chest real quick, and you see what the problem there is. Like, it's not an extra inventory. Like, it can store your stuff, but you can't carry it around because this stuff just goes back into your inventory when you break the chest. It's so annoying. No one wants that. But check out the Shilka Box here. See, you can just break the Shilka Box. You see what's inside the Shilka Box when you hold it in your hand. You can just walk around with it. And when you're done with it, you can place it down in any old place, and you can open it up. Same items inside. It's a great thing to use. You can also color code these things. You can use the normal kind. You can use red, yellow, blue, magenta, whatever you want to use. So you can like color code your items. It's really useful for a long expedition, especially because oftentimes on those long expeditions you have just like a lot of available internets. You have a lot of available or unavailable space in your inventory that you can easily take care of that with your Shilka Box. Next up, at number 8, we have the Campfire. So the reason the Campfire is so useful, there's plenty of reasons for that. The first one is just that it's a great light source. You also notice it's sending up plenty of smoke. And also in the new 1.15 snapshot that came out recently, you're going to be able to calm down bees and do stuff like that with your campfire, so it's pretty useful. But you can also place some meat on the campfires, and it will all cook. And the great thing about this, it doesn't cost any fuel at all. Like, it might be faster in a furnace or a smoker, sure, but these campfires do not cost any coal or any fuel like that. You just need to make the campfire, place it down, place some meat on it, and eventually it will cook like it is right now. It might not look like it, but soon that'll be some nice browned cooked meat. And you see it just happened right there, if you see in the background of my Shulker Box opening. And you see that we have 16 cooked beef. What a useful item that is. Coming up at number 7, we have the lava bucket. So there are actually quite a few uses for this. One of which is just like dumping over like animals or players or stuff like that. You can just dump it over that cow right here. The cow's gonna die, and you get his items, or maybe not, because the items fell in the lava. That can be a problem when you kill something with lava. You can also make cobblestone generators, so you can like just have infinite amounts of cobblestone, because like cobblestone totally isn't the most abundant resource in the game that you're never going to run out of. Like, sure, that's definitely a resource you need a lot of, but all jokes aside, you can also place the lava bucket as fuel in the furnace and burn up some ores or some other blocks that you can smelt. A single bucket of lava, you've probably seen this in like the little tips thing they show when you're loading a world in Minecraft, but a single bucket of lava can be used in a furnace to smelt 100 blocks. So we can smelt the 64 iron plus like 36 more. I think that's 100. But you can just like get tons of like, if you have a lot of a single item to smelt, the furnace is definitely a great way to, or the lava bucket is definitely a great way to go there, because there's just tons of it you could get. But there's more fire coming up here, because at number 6, we have the Magma Block. So, the Magma Block has several uses. For one, I can place a cow spawn egg on top of that, and you see the cow is slowly taking damage, and you don't even have to do any work to kill that cow. You can just come in here and see you kill the cow and you have the stuff for it. You do take damage when you walk on magma blocks, but as you can see, I'm taking damage now when I'm walking normally. I can crouch and I won't take any damage at all. So you can avoid taking damage in that way, and it's pretty cool. So you see here another interesting thing. I'm falling down this little water elevator, but you might notice that I'm running out of air here pretty quickly, and it's not really that fast. Well, a magma block at the bottom can solve all that, because you're going so much faster. And you notice there's no little air bar there, because you have plenty of air when there's just a bunch of bubbles you can breathe in with the magma block. But there's another kind of elevator we have here at number 5, which is the soul sand. So the first feature of the soul sand, which I'm going to show you conveniently, is that you can use it as the opposite of the magma block, which you can use it to push you upward in a water stream. It doesn't take any air. It's fast. It's really useful. It's better than any kind of ladder for getting you up to high places pretty fast. And also, like, it's fun to bounce like this. So there are plenty of other uses for soul sand. Like you can place some soul sand down and grow netherwort on it. Netherwort doesn't grow anywhere else. I can't place it on this grass or anything. It's a great item in that way. And also, like, if you're prepared for it, you can use it to summon the wither. So just like, yeah, so I'm not going to actually summon the wither, but you know how to do it. Just like a tea out of soul sand, and you can place a third wither skeleton skull there. You have a wither. You wouldn't be able to make that wither without the fine uses of one of my favorite blocks, soul sand. So just gonna put some of this stuff. Our inventory is getting kind of full here. Wish we had a Shilka Box for it. But at number 4 we have the scaffolding. And the scaffolding has several uses for it. For one, you can use it to create secret bases. So you see here, it's just a normal patch of snow, right? You might not think there's anything underneath you. But then you can crouch, and suddenly you're going down a staircase of scaffolding, and you're in a nice little secret base here. You can mine it out some more. You can put some light down here. You can put all your diamonds down here if you don't want players stealing from you. It's really useful in multiplayer worlds. I got this idea from Captain Sparkles, by the way. I don't take credit for something like this. That's a Captain Sparkles video that I watched a while ago. But scaffolding has many other uses. Like it's a really great way to nerd pull. You see there, we just placed tons of scaffolding there. We didn't even have to we don't have to go like this to place our scaffolding. We can just go all the way down here and just keep placing scaffolding up. We can keep going up and up. And another really awesome thing about it, you can place it sideways, sort of. If I can actually manage that. I need to go to the top first. Hold on. But yeah, you can place it sideways like that until it falls, which of course is not very good. But that's just a thing you have to be dealing with, I guess. But let me just grab some food real quick so I don't die. Took a lot of fall damage there. but I may or may not be revealing another way to avoid fall damage later on. But the Stonecutter is up next at number 3, and honestly, this isn't like the best item in the game, but it's so underused. They're like I guarantee you, this is just not a block that you would craft generally, but it's super easy to craft. All it takes is some 3 stone and just a piece of iron for that little blade right there. It's super easy to make, and all you have to do to use it, you just gotta place some cobblestone in there, and you can do plenty of different things. If you wanted to, you could make 2 slabs out of 1 cobblestone. Generally, you would need to use 3 to make 6, so it's actually sort of a better exchange rate there. Because say you wanted to make some walls, and you only needed like 4 walls, let's say, and the normal crafting recipe calls for 6 cobblestone to give you 6 walls, and you're like, I don't want to waste 6 cobblestone on getting 6 walls when I only need 4 walls. Well, this solves that problem, because you can just go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just made 63 there, but you can make 4. See, it's so useful. Like, let me just show you can actually do that real quick. Just like, here, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Just 4 cobblestone in there. Click on the walls if that's what you want, and just you can so easily get those walls, and it's just a painless process. You can also get stairs more efficiently too, because the normal recipe for making stairs is 6 cobblestone or whatever material for 4 stairs, but that's not really like a good deal, because with this you can exchange 1 cobblestone for 1 stair. So it's a better exchange rate, and you just can make tons more stairs when you have an exchange rate like that. It's just so much better to craft things out of stone when you have the Stonecutter on your hand. It's very useful. Coming up at number 2, we have the fishing rod. So the fishing rod has several uses. First off, you can just like throw it in the water right there. You can wait around for a while. It's probably going to take a while, just warning you here, but you will eventually get a fish. This is going to take a while, I think, to get a fish here. Don't you all just love Minecraft fishing? Oh no, I just erased it. Okay, I made a mistake. So yeah, just like throw it in the water there. Wait around for maybe 15 or 20 seconds. Or, I mean, if you have all day, you can wait all day for it. It's no big deal, you know. See, there's a fish coming, and we didn't catch it because I accidentally bumped my controller. Yeah, that's great. But anyway, you can get some experience from fishing. You can get XP from that, which you can use for enchantments. It's the only infinite food source in the game. Like, there are food sources that are somewhat infinite, but that's the only truly infinite food source in the game. You can also get some really good items from it that are generally pretty rare. You could get some saddles, or you could get mending books or other kinds of enchantment books. It's really a very useful item all around. It's a great thing. But it's not as good as the thing we have at number 1, which is the water bucket. So, there's a lot of uses for this here. Just going to list them off. First off, it's great for decoration. You see here we have some waterlogged stairs here. Just place some stairs down, place some water down, and you have waterlogged stairs. You can't fall in these little channels of water, but it looks really cool for floor patterns and stuff like that. It's just really great all around. So yeah, just building design is one of the many uses for water. Water is also pretty blast resistant, so you can actually make like completely blast resistant houses if you are really smart with using these waterlogged stairs and stuff. But it's useful for other reasons. I just gotta go over and grab my lava bucket from earlier. Oh right, it's I'll just grab the bucket and take lava from the cobblestone generator. I was prepared for this video, definitely. I didn't forget about needing a lava bucket. But, yeah. So you can just place some lava down, then if there's lava in front of you, let's see, you can't go around this lava. You can't even go over it. See, I totally just didn't jump over that lava there. But, yeah, you can literally just place the water on top of that, but that didn't work. It makes obsidian like this, if you don't know, and you can easily just, like, walk over the lava like that. You can mine the obsidian to make you some nether portals. So that makes the water bucket really useful, because you can make tons of obsidian and stuff like that with it. But, I would say, the most useful thing for the water bucket is that it allows you to like climb up and down things quickly. Let's just go over to this tree real quick. See, we place that stream of water right there. You don't have to nerd pull up. You can literally just place the water and you can climb up just like that. Let's say you want to get down from the tree right now. Well, you can do that very, very easily with the water bucket, because you can just drop down and place water right before you hit the ground, and you just saved yourself from taking any fall damage. You can do that from any height. Like, I could climb up those Mesa mountains right there if I wanted to and show you, just drop the bucket down and you're saved from all kinds of fall damage. That's by far the best use for the water bucket there is. But yeah, let me know if I missed any underrated or underused Minecraft items in the comments down below. I would love to hear your opinions. Thank you for watching this video today, and I will be sure to see you all next time. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you're new around here and all that good stuff.